It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today on to Week 15 of the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down. Daniels looking to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Daniels. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. Throwing now is Daniels. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And the Giants first down. Play action now. Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Dart going to give to Scatteroo. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will handle 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he's got room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Dart. And that is incomplete here.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Daniel Bellinger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got ready.
Here's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
First down, Washington.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's the option. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because you know the kicker's over there saying, thanks a lot. He just made my job a little tougher because when he kicks it now, he'll kick it lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy for the ball to get tipped or blocked.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now it's 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. He gets around him. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
First down, here's Scatterby. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
10 yards. That's another Giants first down.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Scatterby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, they've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Gano now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Oh, what a move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. To throw is Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
19, Tiger, 19, ready, hut.
First down, Commanders.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Second and 7.
Debo Samuel. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throws the L route and completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Washington Commander.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, start. Press all 80.
Back to throw again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ray McCloud. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Falcons wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And here is the running back. He's been tough to stop so far. This, the second of 2 touchdown runs. The Cardinals have taken a 1-point lead into the locker room, 14-13 your score. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And it's Geno Smith. He's going to like throwing to this guy, Brock Bowers. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Raiders lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Giants, first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Mikey Sandristil.
An inside run with Scatterby. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's 3rd and 6. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing his dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
To throw his dart. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. A give up the middle to Singletary. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Giants 1st down.
Here's Dart. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
That's interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Gano for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Working to put a drive together. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. It's going to be caught by Samuel. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Tressway now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And it'll Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Dart. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. A give, it's Scatteroo. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And once again, it's Scatteroo. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 37-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing his dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Giants.
They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, dart. Wide open receiver complete. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scatteroo with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
That's my heart.
Gano now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, able to avoid him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Off the play fake. Daniels. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
The coverage by Micah McFadden.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now out come the Giants. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here's 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
On the handoff, this is Scatterbrain. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, they'll hit double digits with their 10th win of the year. And they'll get